Alrighty. Brand new video. What's this, a brand new video? Brand new video 1 day ago. Amazon just discovered a North Korean. Wait, what? Amazon just discovered North Korean employee. How's that even possible? Oh, alright, I guess.
A third-party American employee at Amazon found himself under the spotlight of the company's security apparatus. He was a good worker. No, he was an amazing worker. He never missed a deadline. He never complained. He never even took a day off. He was perfect. But there was one catch. His employer? The North Korean government. If not for one tiny detail, a single red flag, he would have never been caught. And North Korea would have had a hand inside one of the world's most valuable
Probably North Korea's best spy of all time.
companies. So how can such a thing happen? Imagine this, rows upon rows of North Korean men and women sitting at computer terminals for 10 hours a day, every day of the year. They're trying to worm their way into American businesses and major corporations.
Oh wow, I work in the USA now. Sorry. I'm sorry. Look. I'm Korean. Okay, I'm Korean. I'm gonna try my best not to make any Asian jokes. All right, just give me this. Like, come on, man.
Each one of the terminals uses remote desktop tools to connect to US-based laptops, making their digital footprint as American as apple pie.
American Pie, by the way, great movie.
Amazon identified approximately 1,800 attempts by North Koreans to secure a position on the company's payroll as remote employees, and they are very, very good at it.
Okay, so it's not in-person interviews, right? It's for remote. Okay.
When a man calling himself Zhonghua got in touch after seeing her profile on LinkedIn, he claimed that he worked for a China-based software company that needed an American to help oversee work between its China-based and US-based employees. And the pay was fantastic.
Only you could handle.
couldn't believe her luck.
Sorry.
Months later, he reached out again. Would she like to do more? This time, he'd ship her some laptops for her to host in her home. He told her Chinese employees would use them remotely. She'd get $300 a month for each laptop that she ran, almost $5,000 a month for the 12 he sent her. Christina was unaware that she had just become a North Korean asset, what cyber investigators call a...
Okay, hold on, man. Like, no disrespect to the lady. Didn't she have any red flags go off? But I guess you need the money.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
But there's another route. Some Americans rent out their identities or bank accounts for cash, a process known as muling. They let strangers move money through their accounts and they take a cut. If law enforcement ever asks questions, they just shrug and claim identity theft. And sure, you might get your hands on $50,000 for zero effort, but as one American found out in 2024, you might also get 3 years and 10 months in federal prison for conspiracy.
Oh my god, bro, that's basically 4 years. Yeah, don't do that, kids. Don't do it. Don't think about it.
Somewhere in this web, Amazon had already been breached. But first, we want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Syndra.ai. If you've ever wished you had an extra teammate to handle repetitive...
One eternity later.
That was crazy. That's a crazy fucking transition.
And somewhere in workers, they say as little as possible. And if anyone goes digging into their personal lives, they are ready. Doctored photos, faces pasted onto someone else's life. For every imposter who lands a job, there may be a team of 6 supporting them. One worker handles the English language communications, another runs social media, another builds fake front companies to pad the resume. It's worth the effort. These are the MVPs of North Korea's IT imposter network.
MVPs,
the ones
chat.
Juggling
LeBron, you got Kobe, you got Bird, Magic, Tim Duncan. Shoot.
the 90-odd laptops stacked around the living room. Wipe everything, Zhonghua messaged her. But it was too late. Just one of those laptops helped an imposter calling himself Daniel earn $121,000 at NBC Universal in 1 year. In total, 68 identities had passed through Christina's machines, working at 309 U.S. companies and generated...
So Christina didn't even once think that this is a little shady? I mean, shoot. Look, in the beginning, obviously that is kind of... You can't really blame them, but come on, I mean, come on now. At this point, if you got a working brain, you know, this is pretty obvious.
North Koreans struggle with idioms. They have a hard time with articles, a, an, and the. But in a company as large as Amazon, which hires thousands through third-party vendors, spotting those little mistakes can be hard.
Yeah.
Amazon got lucky this time. Next time, the damage could be worse. Christina wasn't so lucky. All the money that she earned was taken. She received a 102-month prison sentence and a judgment of almost $177,000. She also received death threats from angry Americans, calling her a
I mean, is that really her fault, right? I mean, obviously she was oblivious and she was a little dumb for not noticing the red flags, but she didn't intentionally want to do that, right?
Once the laptop reached the American host, it showed clear signs of malware. The imposter was soon out of the job, but it caused a lot of head scratching among the execs at KnowBe4. HR had conducted 4 video interviews with this guy. He looked exactly like the application photograph. He passed every check. The identity was real and the photo matched because he had AI enhanced the headshot to fit his face. It was only after the
Man, AI is scary. It's gonna make a lot of things a lot more worse, a lot more difficult, man.
Damn.
But even high-end engineers can be working for the other side.
They can be compromised.
Take Lin Wei Ding, a Google software engineer caught funneling trade secrets to 2 Chinese firms competing with the US in the artificial intelligence race. On the outside, he looked like a Chinese-American tech professional doing some solid graft. In reality, he was exporting US innovation that will play a major role in global power dynamics in the years ahead. Every day, somewhere, someone is extracting US information and sending.
Well, I'm pretty sure we have our own guys doing the same thing, right? I mean, sure, I hope we are. Look, man, this may not be a great thing to do, but if they're doing it to us, I would hope we're doing that to them, which I'm pretty sure we are.
3 times more remote jobs in 2025 than in 2020, hiring people with ulterior motives becomes a major problem. Only about 15% of all US jobs are remote right now, but that is up from 4% before the pandemic, and workers love it. In surveys, 74% said they are happier at home.
Yeah, of course, because the thing is, if you work remote, you don't waste time. You don't waste time getting ready for work, driving to work, and driving back to work, right? You save 2 to 3 hours, right? You don't have to wake up as early. You don't have to go through the whole commute, 30 minutes to an hour for some people. And then that hour, you got rush hour, right? You got traffic coming back home, which probably takes an hour, hour and a half. So you're saving hours a day. Why would you not be happier working at home? I mean, shoot, that makes sense to me.
Their permissions can shrink or grow based on how they behave, not who they claim to be. But none of this is foolproof. Vendors, third parties, and remote work platforms might also need to add more barriers to entry. For them too, in-depth video interviews alone would eliminate most pretenders. Another solution would be to have in-person interviews with dedicated staff in all major cities.
That makes
AI
sense too.
can fake many things, but we're a long way off from faking physical human beings. And as the largest companies harden their defenses, the attackers won't stop, they'll adapt. They'll target the weakest link in the supply chain. They'll spend more time building identities instead of stealing them. Months of online history, social connections, carefully rehearsed personal details, not just fake IDs, but fake lives. Amazon caught one infiltrator because of a delay measured in milliseconds. Most companies won't be that lucky. Sometimes scams don't need to be high-tech. Check out Times Scammer
Jeez Louise, that's
resumes
actually crazy,
and
man. I feel bad for the lady, though, kind of.